You're right.
So, good evening. I got a special guest here. This is my beautiful fiance. And she's going to give you a little insight of what it's like to date a sneakerhead. I've composed a few questions for this video. Gotta do it again. Good evening. So we have a special guest here, my beautiful fiance. And she's going to tell you a little insight of what it's like to date a sneakerhead. I've composed about 5 questions that I'm recently asked from friends, family, associates of what it's like for her being with me. So without further ado, sips tea.
Right.
Let's go ahead and get into it. So first question. What is something good you have learned from dating a sneakerhead?
I've learned more so the history and the value of sneakers in the sneakerhead community. Like, for me before, I was just like, oh, I like this sneaker, I go buy it, and it really wasn't a big deal. But knowing the history behind, certain Jordans and Yeezys and Dornbeckers and all that stuff, I didn't know about it beforehand. So,
mentioning Dornbeckers, do you have a Dornbecker? And I do not.
I do have a pair of Dornbeckers that you do not.
Which ones?
One of the only shoes you have that you don't have. That's the DB8s. They're like, was it 2015 or 2014?
One of those years, but I don't have it.
So bad.
Anyway, so
I love you.
Mm-hmm. What is something else like good that you've learned from being with me?
I've learned
that you would also advise others that you might learn something good from this.
I mean, just about the culture overall. It's a deep culture to be in and be immersed in. Like from the fakes that go on. Like, I liked shoes before, but I didn't know about the extent of like the fakes that go on and people that try to scam you when you're selling and purchasing shoes. I mean, we've both been scammed a couple times, you know what I'm saying? Purchasing and buying.
Facts.
I'm sorry, buying and selling.
Facts.
So
I actually had somebody today trying to scam me out of a pair of cream Yeezys that I sold him. Sold him the shoe. He wore the shoe on Instagram and then tried to do a chargeback. Come on, bro. I've been doing this for too long, but it's all good. It's going to go in my favor, obviously, because I have all the information and documents to prevent instances like this. But his name is Wilson May, WILSONMEI, scammer. Next question. How many pairs of shoes have you personally accumulated since your relationship?
I don't even know the answer to that. Too many, way too many. Like, I think maybe I have over 20 pairs of shoes in our closet right now. And that's after selling a dozen or so, maybe more than that. I'm not sure. I don't even keep track anymore. I go in there and I'm surprised every time I go in there to see what.
A lot of the shoes she doesn't even wear. She just has them just sitting in the closet. And she wants to put on some flip-flops or her ballerina shoes that she has. I don't know why she doesn't put on her sneakers that she does. Why?
Because it's more convenient. I wear my running shoes, I wear my work shoes, and I wear my flip-flops because it's hot and it's the summertime. So
sometimes it's time to flex.
I mean, yeah, but
Hypebeast
you
shit.
know, I just like shoes overall.
Mm-hmm. Next question. Okay, what was one of the worst experiences you have had dating a sneakerhead?
Shattered backboards. Actually, I can't say that was the worst one. That was actually interesting.
What happened?
We camped out for the shattered backboards, and it was pouring, raining. It was cold outside. We sat there all night outside of Nike
Georgetown.
Yeah, Georgetown, and it was just miserable being out there. But I mean, we came away with 2 pairs. I didn't get my size. Obviously, they didn't have it. They never have a size 5, 5.5. Y'all need to fix that.
I don't think they ever came in grade school sizes. No, they didn't. That's only adult sizes.
That's what I'm saying. All of the good shoes don't come in my size. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. So we sat outside and we did we get your size? No, we didn't even get his size 8. We ended up getting some bigger sizes because they didn't even have them by the time we got up there. And then he had a size swap.
Had a size swap. My boy Jay, mad for shoes. Follow him.
He's a good dude. I got my TTs from him. My Tiana Taylors.
The gold joints signed with the pen.
I love it.
Follow my boy Jay, Mad for Shoes, MAD, the number 4 and shoes. Great dude. Has anything that you need. Yes, the Shadow Backboard release was horrible at this point. Well, it was a good experience.
But I think more like the worst experience, even above that, was the recent Just On release for, what was it, Arctic Orange?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because that was my birthday. I wanted them, and I think the only place here in DC that had them was Ubick. And after he went there on a Wednesday trying to get them for me, this is also like Mother's Day weekend, and sat there and back and forth between work and there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and finally Saturday morning. And I went out there Friday night, and finally Saturday morning, and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna do a raffle at the last minute." So
fucking sorry for my language. I was so pissed.
My birthday was that Friday, so we literally spent my whole birthday out there waiting for these shoes that I wanted, and we didn't even get them. I didn't get my size. We got like a size 4. So
still have that size 4 SneakerCon authenticated from SneakerCon London. If anybody wants, hint.
I might end up actually just keeping it just cause,
that. Let's not talk about that. Next question. So, what was the craziest thing your sneakerhead spouse has done for sneakers? By the way, all these questions, if you have any experiences that your spouse have done, male or female, go ahead and comment below, because we'd like to know what you're going through or what you have gone through with dating a sneakerhead. So, what was the craziest thing your sneakerhead spouse has done for sneakers?
Camping, by far. Like, I mean, I guess it's not so bad because we're both military, so we're really used to being out there in the rough and stuff. But just for the sake of shoes, just literally camping out there for days at a time for shoes. I mean, like,
what you gotta do?
Just out there, just sitting there, getting into issues or situations with other people. Just the whole experience, just the whole camping thing. And then, not to mention, just the time it takes to do that and build those relationships with other people so that you can be plugged in to acquire those shoes. And washing shoes in my kitchen sink while I'm cooking. Oh my goodness.
Where else do you all wash your shoes? I don't know.
Somewhere
where else in the house.
Than my kitchen sink.
Where else can you wash your shoes? Like
not
outside
where I wash my dishes
with a garden hose.
Oh my god.
I mean, I clean the sink out when I'm done.
But it doesn't matter. That's why I wash my dishes and when we prepare food. Like, don't clean your shoes in the sink.
Let me know where you all wash your shoes, because I don't know where else
but my kitchen
to clean my shoes. I mean, you need the running water. Got to use the crate.
I have 3 bathrooms. Pick one.
Got to use the crate. And crate, the best thing I've ever used in my life. But the kitchen sink is wide, a nice surface area to clean with. Got the running water right there at your disposal. I mean,
while I'm cooking though?
When have I clean shoes while you was cooking, bro?
All the time. You do it all the time. You randomly, I say, babe, come clean up the table so I can fix dinner. You're like, okay. And then all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, you're sitting there with 2 pairs of shoes. Like, oh, I need to clean these. While I'm cooking. Like, what are you doing?
You gotta keep the shoes fresh. You gotta keep them fresh.
No, I understand that, but go somewhere else.
I can't put a dirty shoe back in the box. That's just something I can't do.
Aw.
You gotta be fresh at all times.
But don't do it while I'm in the kitchen cooking. Like, don't use my kitchen sink. Do something else.
I will try to.
You say that every time.
Be better.
No,
at
you
that.
say that every time.
Will you find me another area where I can clean my shoes?
3 bathrooms. Pick one.
Next question. What is your favorite pair of shoes you have gained during your relationship with your sneakerhead?
My favorite to wear or just to have?
Both.
Like, my favorite to wear is the Valentine's Day A6 you bought me like 2 years ago for Valentine's Day. And it has like the Be Mine on the inside sole. I love those. Those are so freaking comfortable, and he gets so mad at me because I wear them all the time.
You think we should get those real quick so we can show them?
Did you clean them?
No, but give us a quick second. We'll be right back so you can actually know which shoe or shoes that she's about to talk about. Right back. Alright, so we're back. So we had a brief intermission because we had to grab the shoes real quick so you can actually know what we're talking about. The question was, just so I can, a little brief recap, was what is your favorite pair of shoes you have gained since dating your sneakerhead? And so this is her favorite pair to wear, my favorite pair that she has, and just her overall favorite pair of shoes that she has. So
we gotta back this up a little bit so you understand where I came from and where it started with you. This was the one shoe that started everything. Was
a moment, you make it a little loud.
Was the Carmines. This shoe was my first cop from when we first started dating per se, and I was so excited when I got these. And
still have mine too. I'm glad I didn't sell those.
We kind of kept them, so this was our first cop together as a couple. And I love this shoe. I love it so much, and I haven't worn it in a while, but I think I'm gonna wear it this weekend.
You should. You need to start wearing your shoes. Wear your shoes, people. Shout out to Perfect Pair.
Don't do that.
Wear your shoes.
I forgot how beautiful this shoe is. Like, it's barely worn. Look at the sole. Like, I've worn it, but it's just not that much. But it's okay. I'm gonna break baby in this weekend. But anyway, back to my favorite shoe to wear is this ASIC. It is the Valentine's Day edition from like, I want to say 2015.
That came out a minute ago. I think it's longer than that.
Like 2015.
Probably 2014 for real.
Where you see the insole has the Be Mine.
Let me see real quick. I might go ahead and check it out. They can see it. Will this come out?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming out. Got the Be Mine right
and
there.
It has the roses on the tongue sock liner, and you need to clean them because they need to be clean, but you know.
Well, I can't. Okay, I got you, boo. I got you. Go ahead and take care of that.
I like to clean clothes. So shoes while I'm cooking dinner, honey. Oh yeah.
Clean shoes, clean food. It's like cleaning chitlins. I hate chitlins, by the way. So that's not a good metaphor.
Nobody in this house eats chitlins. Where do you even get that from?
Chitlins are gross.
I don't even
No offense to anybody who eats chitlins, but we don't eat chitlins. Okay, what's next, boo?
Anyway, so my favorite shoe to have, these. Like, I couldn't really make up my mind, so I brought out a bunch of shoes. But I think that these are like my favorites. These are the actual paparazzi, SB Dunk paparazzis, the highs.
The highs are way better than the lows.
They are.
I don't know what Nike did. Every time Nike does, like, I'm not sure exactly the right term for it, but
But no, so the Northern Light lows were pretty good too. Those were good.
Yeah, but the Northern Light lows were the original. The highs they did was the one that Nike produced.
Right.
So this is the original.
These are the originals.
So when Nike puts out shoes, so this one was the high. This came from, I think it's Brooklyn Projects, right?
Yeah, it was Brooklyn Projects.
And then the Northern Lights came from, I forgot the name of the company, but then Nike re-released it, or they put out like a production version or a general release version, and it's never the same shoe, never the same quality, and I wish they would quit doing that. Like,
so with these are the actual Brooklyn Project Nike SBs. So, and you can even look at the insole. So they did a general release after they released these, which right here is all black on the general release.
Does it come out?
It should, yeah, I can't grab it. But like these are super limited for the most part, especially in my size, a size 5.5. I think those size 5.5.
Yes, this is a 5.5.
Yeah, those are 5.5. So like little feet gang. Our shoes are like super limited, so if they even come in that size, it's only like maybe less than a handful of pairs of shoes that actually come in that specific size.
And the 3M stars.
And and it has the 3M stars too. And so he pulled out.
So my favorite pair that she has is the Dornbecker DB8. When this shoe dropped, oh my gosh. Everybody who, even hypebeast, I consider myself a hypebeast as well, but I do like 8s, not just because it's a Dornbecker. But those who hate 8s wanted this shoe. People who never wore an 8 in their entire life wanted this shoe. And when it dropped, this is a gorgeous shoe. The speckles actually glow in the dark. The fingerprint right here glows in the dark. As you can see on the left shoe, I think it comes on both shoes, I'm not exactly sure. It says Brave right here. The metallic right here on the heel. Like, come on, like, and I did not get a pair.
So I almost didn't get it either. I think we did like an add to cart to get these.
We did add to cart.
An entire day later. Like the next day after they released, I got a confirmation email saying that your purchase was successful, which was like, I don't even know how it happened. It hasn't happened since, and I don't know if anybody else having it happen to them. So
yeah,
I think it was just kind of one of those meant to be.
I think the game's a little harder now than it was back then.
Definitely.
Add to carts were killing the game back then because nobody knew about. Well, they knew, but people didn't really know about bots and shit like that. But now people are very hip to the bot game and really know what's going on. So for them to check out, what probably happened, probably got called like a restock or something like that, and he probably checked out.
The next day though, that never happens.
Yeah, it does.
The next day restock?
Yeah.
When?
It happens on Supreme. It happens on
Supreme. That's not
other websites all the time.
That's not Dornbeckers. That's different.
I don't know, but that's what I think.
That wasn't a restock. That was just some type of miraculous fluke or something. It had to be, because there's no way.
Yeah.
Like there's no way.
Well, that's about it for now. That's just a few, thoughts and views of what she go through dating her sneakerhead. And so if you have any, experiences or any events that you went through, male or female, dating your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your wife, your husband, whatever, go ahead and comment below. Make sure you hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. And I think we might do another one of these because I have tons of questions that I get.
And I have tons of answers and stuff
that go towards her. So until next time, and we're out. Peace.